So the king of the hill, or the king of the swing, or the queen of the hill, all different versions of the ground force plate. And you'll know the difference because the thin rubber is the king of the hill, the thick rubber with the little ramp is the queen of the hill, and the little swivel plate is for the king of the swing. And when you get it, it's pretty heavy. It's about 25 pounds. It's 2 plates. The top plate slides, a little handle for your grip. It's a foam bottom. It's very heavy. It's about 25 pounds. To keep it pretty as stationary as you can. This, on the king of the hill, you can get the pro versions which have rubber here, which can be used for spikes. But this is pretty much used for sneakers or turfs. You can also take any of the devices and remove the screws and apply the different rubber or swivel plates. It also comes with the blue spring inside the plunger and a gold spring. The gold spring is a little bit more difficult, so usually with the younger kids, you do the blue spring. When it gets to, say, 15 and up, you start going with the gold spring. And the maximum with the gold spring we get is around 2. So the blue spring allows you to go with a little bit more of a gradient, and then the gold spring, you're not gonna be able to do as much. But once it's down, it can go anywhere. You can go on the mound, flat ground. It works pretty much recording a shear force. So basically a force going that way. So like if I'm a pitcher, ideally I want to push in that direction because that's going to accelerate me in that direction. So if I'm trying to push down, it's not going to really work. So I have to get what we call the force vector. The shin angle, I have to get that linear, like a sprinter would get it linear by getting down. And you can even use this for sprinting. So once I get it down and I get it in a position where it's linear enough, when I push, now I create the pop. And if it's a heavier spring and a tighter crank, and there's an Allen wrench on there to tighten it, then it's gonna be basically harder to do that. And also too, like if you wanna understand how to get the plunger out, just take the Allen wrench and screw that plunger all the way out, replace everything, put it all back, screw it back in. All right, so once you get that down, then it's learning how to take advantage of it in your movements. Now, this is just a little video to show you how it works and how to use it. And really you need to get more instructional videos with this if you want to learn more. We apply this to all the top velocity drills because it's a great coaching tool to help you understand your lower half, help you understand how are you interacting with the ground. It even gives you an understanding of how your foot is working. Is your foot helping create those forces and timing the movements correctly? And that's what the sound does. When you get that pop, it's also giving you timing. When is it going off? Is it going off early? Is it going off late? Is it going off well? Is it not going off? So it's a great coaching aid for the lower half in all those skills. So, you know, fast pitch, throwing, pitching in baseball, hitting as well. You get that indication of, did I create shear force, linear forces in that direction? Yes, linear forces can power rotational forces. You just have to know how to position and time the lower half to apply your linear forces to your rotational forces, and that's how you power them. All the studies show it. So if you need more instructional videos on this, you can go to TopVelocity.net, check out all of our great programs that go with it. You can also just apply it to all of our programs and all of our drills, like our med ball drills. It all fits in really well. And if you want more information on it, once again, go to Top Velocity and search for the king of the hill, the queen of the hill, or the king of the swing.